Um, Hi Investor Day. Today was May 24, 26, and um, and then let's share what today's um, we're trying to do. Um, so this week, I'm going to have three different ideas you're going to execute. The first one is um, uh, the better whisper flow. Um, it got faster and got buffer. So faster is mean the code startup time is much faster. Like when you like pressed it like this. For example, now I press the key. But it's a little bit hard to show in here. Then I just open the screen here. So you can see now if I open the where's my finger? My finger in here. Okay. So you can see I pressed it. You can see it's just still loading. We can make it bigger. You can see I press it. You can see that they have that lag in here, and that lag actually is pretty annoying. And for me, I'm not sure if this is a real pain or not, but for me at least it's a pain. The first thing that is make it fast. So that's a cold start problem. I'm not sure why they have that. The second is buffer. Buffer just mean you are able to run it. How to say? Just before you hotkeying, when the normal time is like you need to press the hotkey, then you speak. But after that, you need to just speak, then press the key. Then maybe the buffer will be like 3 seconds or maybe whatever. And any other thing else, if possible, everything else same, say exactly same as what Whisper will do. But maybe can try something different. For example, like you can close the GUI, like whatever, make it lighter. Just like we not need to have that floating bar either. Just I don't really think that matter. And then if possible, maybe like string. Also, maybe it's not bad. The first time I used the Whisper Flow, I feel very weird. It's that just when you speak, the text didn't come out as a real time progressing. That's what doing. That's what built-in detection actually have. And let's talk about the second idea here. The first idea I think is much easier to execute. You have a clear path and you know how to do. Yeah. Um, and you also have existing competitor. But anyway, it wasn't like you say a very massive big deal. Maybe not really. But yeah, we can try. Yeah, but I didn't really say like you can speak before that. I think actually quite powerful because I think sometimes I have a lot of thoughts on my mind and I can't really like stop it. But I can, as I speak, and then I kind of press something. But I believe maybe we can add some even more hotkey like okay, send to where? Send to notes, send to some place, or maybe save in a clipboard, then you can paste to somewhere else when you need it. What that means is that you not need to be kind of anxiety like oh now I speak this to ChatGPT, but I'm doesn't in the foremost in the ChatGPT app or whatever. So I think that's the things. And then the second one we can go. Then the second one, it feels much larger and much more like okay, this can maybe can affect society. This is a how we call this? It just a we can say it's a better pairing with the not really better because it didn't really like grow up from where, but just you need to pairing the English words with the images or maybe videos, just like visuals stuff. So for example, today you have words is logic, then you will pair with an image that was represent to explain what the logic mean in the visual term. Yeah. Um, yeah, it sounds not that easy. Yeah, but I mean, you had even in this, we have two different ways to do. The first way, we're going to scrap. We scrap a scratch from the ground up, and then what I mean just we're going to do like, okay, we have a logic. We have words. Let's say happy, smile, or logic, whatever, entropy, and then you're going to put the words, put the visual out. I put a perfect, whatever, great visual explanation out. It sounds kind of hard. Yeah, you try a little bit, that's kind of hard. And sometimes some words they have multiple meaning, like shuttle, whatever, different things. They just complex, and sometimes even you want to like do something different, but we're not really doing that. Like if you're doing, not doing that yet, like doing the grammar things. Yeah. By the way, why this idea important? It really kind of scale up the um, it actually is one piece, yeah, but it's just a way that people can learn English in a much more less friction way. You can say a lot better than Duolingo, and also a lot better than the classroom. That's the goal. Yeah. So, but I mean that's hard. And then okay, this is the path A. Just you're going to scratch and then kind of like figure out how to get the perfect image out. The second one, and that's mean we need to manage that. And then I feel like I think I said, you need to like kind of do it your own. The second one is okay. How about don't do it our own? We do it together with other people's. So that means we have multiple choice, but they are really bad. They were like really bad. The data will come from maybe ChatGPT, from Google's image, and whatever other place. I don't know, Patreons. I don't know, that's not whatever. Yeah, just like that. So different, just image sharing platform, and then you still rely on their own search engine. That's the problem. Yeah. I believe that will be the problem actually. But it also didn't sound going to work. To be honest. So the second one is much more uncertainty, and well, I believe maybe it's not really a good time to start. Yeah, because another thing is that why I choose this, because it was I think I'm the right person to do this, because that's what I experienced and how I actually got to learn my English too. So I think I'm a good person to do this actually. Maybe much less person that can, I would say, have a similar experience like what I'm doing. In my own experience, what the English learning was important in was just using the day to day. When you're using the day to day, a lot of stuff they actually this let me bring us have a third option. So instead of grabbing from whatever the sources, yeah, from the existing, the ability we say tap on the other search engine, that's just a problem. Don't do that. we should do what instead is watch a YouTube, whatever place like YouTube very good because they are maybe speaking something. They also have some um, visual things in there. The great example is the In a Nutshell. In a nutshell, they speak English, also the visual in there, and well, as people watch longer and longer, they can still kind of get some kind of conceptual idea from there, from the picture or maybe that animation alone. Maybe from there also is a point like which keywords it say and then what kind of picture or video or animation it plays, and then that with the connection and then to do the data, get the visual data. But yeah, so how I learn just really watch and just speak and then just search, and then you will slowly kind of define more and more. And I did say I'm still, yeah, I think that the point maybe is like I don't need to observe or kind of like remember a little bit like how I really understand each words individually. So maybe I go to study that would be much better, and then to refine like how to approach this, like how to execute this idea. Yeah, we need to have a clear term to how to do it, like the solution. Yeah. So yeah, I think next week I will just report like just what what the refinement comes. Yeah. And let's have a third here. So let me see. And maybe one more. There will be well, third one's a bit hard actually. Yeah, which one to choose? I also no idea. Okay, maybe the third one. Let's just choose the website I'm working on. I'm currently working on. Should I choose that? To be honest with you, this website, I can tell you, it was nice like that. And anything new, anything like beyond, like is still scalable. Interested? No, I don't think you have any future. It's just a website, yeah. Just that, yeah. So maybe we can put it to like a little bit, not that the front. Definitely, it can be like a great things to you know if it like if I didn't do it I would just become lazy, then it can be a good thing to push me to do something. I mean itself is not really that like productive. The results is not that productive. And the just like that. So what we can have here, so I remember that. Oh, redundancy. Okay. Yeah, maybe let's talk about like what's the big problem first. Yeah, before we talk about third. So the world has a lot of problem. Yeah, we never get Then maybe this is a separate video. Or